Hello everyone, welcome to another tutorial. Today I'm gonna show you how to set up a lighting studio for a black product. This tutorial was requested by Anita Ashraf. Please make a video on lighting, especially black products lighting, please. Alright, today we are going to make this video. So let's get started. As you can see, we have this product here, this black product. It will be available to download with multiple textures are here. So we're gonna start from a black. We're gonna do two studios, black studio and white studio. We're gonna start with the black one. So let's place this one here, and let's place a camera first. Let's protect it. Now let's add a light object. Let's put it behind this product here. This one will present the background, so the visible light will be visible, and yeah, let's change the color to maybe about to be black. Let's go to details or visibility. Details first. Let's create inverse square, and let's go to visibility. Let's change the radius of outer distance, and also the fall off will be 70%. And the simple distance also will be 50. So the square inverse will be a little bit down here. We can just disable it, it's okay with that. And let's just increase this one here. Here you go. Now let's go to this one. Will have no shadows, it will have a noise. So let's choose the visibility for noise. Soft turbulence, the velocity will be about 30, and the visibility scale will be 500 in the all axes. So let's copy this light. Let's name this one back. As I said, this one will present our background. So let's take this one here and put it at the side of this product. This one will be, we'll name it side, for example. Let's add a another light object. This one will be area light, and let's go to general. Let's choose a shadow will be ray traced hard, and let's go to details. Change the area shape to cylinder, and then let's change it to 10%, for example. For the all axes, let's drag it behind the product. The outer, scale it up a little, maybe 8 centimeters. That depending on the size of the product. It's just random values I'm using right now. Well, 20 centimeters for all the axes. And of course, let's go to general and disable the specular. We're gonna tell you why after. This one will be back light, and let's copy this one, drag it down in the front of this one. Let's name it front light. Alright, disable the specular also, and increase the intensity to 200 maybe. Right, so let's explain why we disable the specular. So when we enable the specular, we're gonna have this white light, the shiny white light here, and this one will cover the logo maybe, or cover something, and will cover also the texture. So we don't need that, so we're gonna disable the specular for now. After, we're gonna have to add another light object. This one will be here, and let's go to details, invert square, and increase it to 10% or less than that. It's okay, maybe 5. This one will give us a little bit of specular instead of this big light here. So let's copy this one, maybe here. Let's put it on the top of the product. Yeah, exactly. To light the details on the top. Now we're gonna go and add a plan object. Let's resize it a little bit, maybe just like this one here, just like this. And let's go and let's drag it here, rotate it a little bit, maybe 90 degrees. Copy another one here. No, sorry. Copy another one. Let's create a texture for them. Disable the rectangle reflectance channel and the color channel. Enable luminance. Go and add a gradient. Choose the type to the circular, and invert nodes. Go here and choose a gray, maybe a little bit gray. Yeah. Change the mix mode to multiply, and nice. Let's drag this one to this. Let's go here and gather these lights, name them lights, and hide them, so we can have a best workflow. Now let's change the side of the UV to front. Yes, just one side. And this one, let's copy this material. Let's go here and change the brightness to 300. Attach this one to this plan. Now go to UV and texture tags. Sorry, change the side to back. Alright, let's add a cinema 4D tag, compositing, and disable the cast shadows, receive shadows, and seen by camera. And copy this one also to this plan, hide them both, copy them to the lights. Alright, let's go back to our camera. Let's see what we got with adding an interactive render area. Let's decrease the quality, and let's see what we got. Yeah, it looks good. It looks so good. Now we have to set up the render settings by choosing the renderer physical render. And the physical, we're gonna add some options here, edit some options here. For example, the sampling quality will be automatic. I prefer this one, I don't know why. And the shading error threshold, I think 10%, and the blurriness subdivision max will be 4. The rest of these will be 2. Alright, you can enable the depth of field if you have multiple objects in the scene, that depending on the scene you are working on. And also we have to add an global illumination. By the way, this object here, or this product, has some what we're gonna call it, water condensation or water droplets, as you can see. So it will look so realistic with that. So if you set up this lightning right here, just like this, you're gonna get this render here. Not this one here, I think. Yeah, as you can see, it's so realistic, and has some good lightning and a black background. In the black background, you can instead of using the light, this one, the back here, you can change this color and have a multiple colors in the background here, as you can see. We have a black background here. We can just adjust the color as we want to have a color, a background. Control the background color from the light itself, or we can just add a background, dependent background, by adding a material. Go to reflectance, disable it, maybe color, choose a color for that, maybe add in some bump channel, maybe noise, maybe there's a little bit 10, maybe add in a background and add some assign this material to it, or disabling this backlight to see the background. Otherwise you can just use this backlight as a background. So when you set up this lightning like this, you're gonna get this result, or this one with multiple colors in the background, or this one, or this one. This one has some depth of field because we have multiple products in the scene. So let's go and copy this one here, and let's move to this step number 2 and creating a white studio for the black product. Let's create new project. Let's create these two guys here. Save this one. Let's name it white test, and let's go ahead and start doing what we have to do. First of all, let's set up a camera. Maybe let's set up a camera. Let's hide it, protect it, and now let's add a floor. This one will be disk, as you can see. Yeah, perfect. And let's add a background. First of all, let's create a material for the floor. This one will be reflecting everything like a mirror, so add a GGX. Perfect. And let's Perfect. Now let's add a background. Background. There will be a plan. Let's will be a plan behind the product. Let's set up a lightning for it. This one will be luminance only, no reflectance. Let's add a gradient, circular. To the circular, let's invert nodes, and let's drag this one here a little bit. Assign this to the background, and let's call this one ground. All right. Now let's go back to material of the background and copy it, copy shader, go here, and before that we need to have some interactive render area or render region, of course. Let's take down the quality a little bit. Let's see what we get here. As you can see, we have some reflections here, but it seems like the product itself, the original one, is standing on another one. It's a very clear reflection, so we don't need that. So we're gonna we need the reflection to be faded somehow, faded away. So let's go to reflectance and go to the roughness, increase it a little bit, maybe 10%, just like this. Yeah, it had some reflectance, some roughness to the floor. So let's go to alpha channel and let's add this shader that we copied before from the background shader. All right. So this is the most of yeah, we forgot something. We forgot to add a lightning sky. Yeah, let's disable the interactive render, and let's go here, texture, and add this one here. This is an HDRI. It will be available to download also. So let's assign it to the sky. Right click, compositing, scene by camera, and then we can also go to render settings, render, choose physical render, go to physical and choose the sampling quality to automatic, and this one will be 10% and add a global illumination. Let's go to output settings. The resolution maybe will be 1706 2048. Yeah, let's go here and displace the camera very well, just like this. Let's protect it again, and there we go. If you follow this, well, I'm not gonna test the render here because it's gonna take maybe this one here took about, yeah, as you can see, this one here took about 30 minutes to render. So I'm not gonna take all that waste all that time here. So as you can see, if you set up the lightning like this, you're gonna have this result here. So this one is so realistic and had this reflection here that fading in the floor and having some roughness. So I will recommend you to use Cinema 4D R19 because it has some better improvement in textures. So The previous versions are not, like R18 or 17 or something like that. So R19 and above are better in texture performance. So as I mentioned before, these tutorial files and all these textures and everything in this video will be available to download. As we do every tutorial, we provide the download for the files. So I hope you learned something from this tutorial, and thanks for watching, and see you soon in the next upcoming tutorial.